Hello, gentlemen. Think back to the most recent morning you woke up. Did you still feel that natural morning erection like before? If this phenomenon appears less frequently or has even completely disappeared, it is very likely that your body is trying to send you an important warning. Many people still think that morning wood is only related to sexual desire. But the truth is, it is also a measure of your overall health. When this phenomenon changes, it could signal poor blood circulation, decreased hormones, or even silent problems like diabetes and heart disease. The worrying thing is that most men only realize it when morning wood has completely disappeared, and by that time, their health condition is usually much more serious than they think. To understand more about morning wood, in today's video, you and I will explore why morning wood happens, why it decreases with age, and most importantly, how you can restore and maintain it to protect your health and confidence. So, watch until the end of the video to discover what your body is trying to tell you and learn how to take care of your health and vitality every day. But before we start, I'd really love to get to know you. Can you tell me your name and where you're watching this video from? Leave a comment below. I'll be very happy to know who I'm sharing this journey with today. And now, let's move on to the first part. Part 1. Morning wood, an important physiological phenomenon that few truly understand. Morning wood, or natural morning erection, is something almost every man has experienced in his lifetime. However, not everyone understands its true nature. Many people think it's just the result of erotic dreams or sexual desire while sleeping. This only reflects a very small part of the truth. In reality, morning wood is a natural physiological reflex that plays an important role in reflecting overall health, especially the condition of blood vessels, hormones, and the nervous system. This phenomenon mainly occurs during the REM sleep stage, rapid eye movement, the stage where the brain is highly active, almost like when you're awake, while the body remains in its deepest state of relaxation. During this time, the body enters an intense recovery process, regenerating cells, balancing hormones, and regulating the nervous system. It is also the time when the parasympathetic nervous system works at its peak, helping to stabilize heart rate, regulate blood pressure, and increase blood flow to organs, including the penis. Thanks to this mechanism, erection happens naturally, without the need for desire or sexual stimulation. The interesting thing is, morning wood occurs even when you don't dream of anything erotic. It's like an automatic health check your body performs every night to ensure that your circulatory, nervous, and endocrine systems are working smoothly. That's why many doctors compare this phenomenon to a warning light. If morning wood appears regularly, you can be reassured that your body's systems are healthy. But if it decreases or disappears, it could be a warning sign of underlying problems. In the mechanism of morning wood, testosterone plays the central role. This is the key hormone that determines male sexual health and fertility. At night, especially near dawn, testosterone levels peak, triggering natural erection. When you're young, testosterone is abundant, so morning wood is strong and frequent. However, after the age of 40, testosterone levels decrease by about 1–2% each year, making morning wood gradually weaker in both intensity and frequency. Besides hormones, blood circulation also plays an extremely important role. For morning wood to happen, blood must flow smoothly and strongly, allowing a large amount of blood to rush into the penis in a short time. If you have circulation issues like arteriosclerosis, diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, blood flow to this area will decrease, leading to weak or inconsistent erections. The nervous system is the final link that determines the quality of morning wood. The brain and nerves are responsible for sending signals to control the smooth muscles in the penis to relax, allowing more blood to flow in. When the nervous system weakens due to aging or illness, these signals become less effective, reducing the ability to achieve an erection. When you're young, 3 crucial factors, testosterone, blood circulation, and the nervous system, work in harmony. As a result, morning wood appears almost every morning, even multiple times a night, with strong and stable intensity. But by the time you reach your 50 seconds, 60 seconds, or older, the body gradually changes. testosterone drops, blood vessels lose elasticity, and nervous reflexes slow down. This combination causes morning wood to occur less often, become weaker, and potentially disappear entirely over time. This is not just a sign of natural aging. Sometimes it's an early warning of serious health conditions, especially those related to the heart and endocrine system. That's why many experts call morning wood a mirror reflecting men's health. When this phenomenon remains stable, it's a sign that you are healthy. But when it decreases or disappears, your body is sending you an urgent message, reminding you that it's time to check and take your health seriously. So, why does morning wood change as you age? And what does its disappearance reveal about your overall health? Let's explore this in the next part, where scientific studies will bring clear and surprising evidence about this phenomenon. My friend, if you're still watching up to this point, I truly appreciate your concern for your health. Leave the number 1 in the comments so I know you're still with me. Part 2. Science proves how morning wood changes as you age. After understanding the mechanism behind morning wood, an important question arises. How does this phenomenon change as you get older, and what does that change reveal about your body's overall health? To answer this, scientists conducted an in-depth study to clearly identify the relationship between age and the quality of morning wood. This study was based on specific, objective, and reliable quantitative data. In the study, the research team selected 40 healthy men and divided them into age groups ranging from 20 to 60. They were all observed in a sleep laboratory, where every factor such as light, sound, and temperature was strictly controlled to ensure the most accurate results. Throughout the night, each participant was connected to specialized equipment, an EEG machine to accurately identify sleep stages, especially the REM stage, when morning wood usually happens. A device to measure blood flow in the penis to record the intensity and quality of erections, and time sensors to track the frequency and duration of each erection episode. Thanks to this strict monitoring process, scientists not only observed but also quantified morning wood with specific numbers, leading to precise conclusions with high practical value. The first and most important finding was that morning wood still appeared at all ages, even in men over 60. This completely debunks the common misconception that the phenomenon disappears entirely as you get older. This proves that the body still maintains this physiological reflex, even at an advanced age. However, when comparing the blood flow intensity during each erection, the differences became very clear. At age 20, blood flow increased by up to 268% compared to the baseline. At age 50, this number dropped to only 200%. This means that by middle age, the intensity of morning wood decreases by 25% to 30%, showing that blood vessels have lost elasticity and blood flow is no longer as abundant as before. This is clear evidence that circulation weakens over time, even when the frequency of morning wood hasn't changed much. Another interesting finding was that the frequency and duration of morning wood remained almost unchanged between age groups. On average, this phenomenon still occurs 3-4 times per night, lasting from a few minutes to over 30 minutes, depending on the individual. This proves that the problem doesn't lie in how often it occurs, but rather in the quality of each erection, which declines significantly with age. Previously, many believed that lack of sleep or reduced REM stages caused morning wood to weaken. However, this study showed that REM sleep still happens normally at all ages. The real cause lies within the body, where the mechanisms that maintain erections gradually weaken over time. Scientists identified 3 main factors: declining blood flow. As you age, blood vessels lose flexibility and elasticity, making blood flow less efficient. This is especially common in people with diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol. When blood can't flow to the penis quickly and strongly enough, morning wood weakens and can no longer maintain its previous quality. Testosterone decrease. This is the key hormone for male sexual health. When testosterone levels drop, an inevitable part of aging, the ability to trigger the erection reflex decreases, causing morning wood to become weaker and less consistent. Aging and arteriosclerosis of the vascular system. Over time, blood vessels become stiff and less elastic, unable to meet the high blood flow demands during an erection. This is a major factor in the decline in the quality of morning wood, even if its frequency stays the same. Simply put, morning wood acts like a clock measuring your body's health status. When this phenomenon is strong and consistent, it proves that your blood vessels, hormones, and nervous system are working in harmony and functioning well. Conversely, when morning wood weakens or disappears, it means there is an underlying issue in the body, even if you haven't noticed any clear symptoms yet. This shows that the decline of morning wood is not just a sign of natural aging, it can also be an early warning about the health of your blood vessels and endocrine system. If you notice this change, don't ignore or underestimate it. It could be the very first signal your body is sending you before a serious condition emerges and causes dangerous consequences. These studies reveal that the decrease of morning wood isn't just caused by aging, it's also a critical early warning about your health. So, what exactly is this phenomenon trying to warn you about? Let's find out in the next part. Part 3: Morning wood decline, an early warning about hidden health issues. Morning wood is not just a simple physiological reflex. It also acts as a mirror reflecting the inner health of a man's body. Doctors specializing in men's health and cardiology often compare this phenomenon to a silent alarm bell. When morning wood appears regularly and consistently, it proves that blood circulation is flowing well, testosterone is being produced at optimal levels, and the nervous system is functioning effectively. In other words, it shows that your body's internal systems are working in harmony and staying healthy. On the other hand, if you notice that morning wood is decreasing in frequency, weakening in intensity, or disappearing altogether, it's not just a sign of aging. It could be a warning that a serious health issue is quietly developing. This change often happens gradually, over months or even years, before any clear symptoms appear. What's more concerning is that, in many cases, a decline in morning wood is the very first signal of dangerous health conditions you may not even be aware of. According to cardiologists, the penis contains the smallest and most sensitive blood vessels in the body. When these vessels begin to harden or become blocked, blood flow to this area drops significantly. That explains why morning wood is often the earliest indicator of cardiovascular problems. Many studies have shown that erectile dysfunction or a noticeable decline in morning wood can occur 3 to 5 years before a heart attack happens. This means that if you pay attention to this change, you have a chance to prevent and treat the problem early, rather than waiting until it develops into dangerous complications. It's not just heart health that's affected. Type 2 diabetes is also a common cause of weak or disappearing morning wood. When blood sugar stays high for an extended period, small blood vessels and nerves become damaged, weakening the body's natural erection reflex. In fact, many men only discover they have diabetes after experiencing sexual health issues, such as the complete loss of morning wood or long-term erectile dysfunction. Low testosterone is another key factor that directly impacts this phenomenon. As you age, testosterone naturally decreases, making it harder for the body to trigger the erection reflex. Combined with other health problems like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or nerve damage caused by chronic illnesses, the disappearance of morning wood can happen even faster. The dangerous part is that all these changes occur silently, even when you feel healthy and don't have any obvious symptoms. That's why morning wood acts like a yellow light, warning you to get checked before the red light appears when serious complications have already set in. If you notice unusual changes in morning wood, don't ignore them or delay action. Take the initiative to undergo basic medical tests to understand your current condition. Start by checking your testosterone levels to see if your body is lacking this vital male hormone, as low testosterone is one of the top causes of weak or disappearing morning wood. Additionally, check your blood sugar, blood pressure, and cholesterol to detect early risks of diabetes, arteriosclerosis, or heart disease. Most importantly, schedule regular heart checkups, including echocardiograms and electrocardiograms, to identify abnormalities early and take timely action. These tests act as a shield, allowing you to prevent disease progression before it reaches a dangerous stage. The story of Mr. John, a 62-year-old man, is a clear example of the importance of morning wood. For 6 months, he noticed that his morning wood had completely disappeared. But he assumed it was just a normal sign of aging and didn't pay much attention. One day, he suddenly felt a sharp pain in his chest and was rushed to the hospital. The diagnosis revealed that he had suffered an acute heart attack caused by severe coronary artery blockage. Doctors explained that his body had been sending warning signals for a long time through the disappearance of morning wood. But because he ignored them, he missed the opportunity for early prevention and treatment. This story is a powerful reminder that morning wood doesn't just reflect sexual health, it's also a vital indicator of your overall health, especially heart health. Recognizing and acting early when abnormal signs appear can help you prevent dangerous complications and even save your life. So how can you protect your health, restore morning wood, and maintain long-term performance? In the next part, I will share simple but highly effective solutions that you can start implementing today. If you're still watching this video, thank you so much for staying with me until this point. I truly appreciate it. Leave the number 3 inches in the comments so I know I'm not talking to myself. Part 4. Solutions to restore morning wood and maintain long-term vitality. After understanding the importance of morning wood and its deep connection to your overall health, the most important question many men ask is, how can you protect, restore, and maintain morning wood over time? The good news is that you can positively influence this process simply by changing your lifestyle and daily habits. You don't need expensive or complicated methods. Sometimes, simple steps done consistently every day can bring about a remarkable improvement. Sleep, the foundation for hormones and blood circulation. Let's start with sleep. It is the most essential foundation for your body to produce testosterone and restore vital physiological functions. While you sleep, especially during deep sleep and REM stages, your body releases essential hormones for circulation and sexual health. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, going to bed and waking up at the same times to keep your biological clock stable. This creates the ideal conditions for morning wood to appear naturally and strongly. To improve sleep quality, you should keep your bedroom quiet, cool, and dark. Limit blue light from phones, TVs, or computers at least 30 minutes before bed, as it disrupts your sleep cycle and suppresses testosterone production. Exercise, the key to boosting blood flow. In addition to sleep, physical activity plays a vital role in maintaining heart health and boosting blood circulation. When you exercise, your heart is trained to pump blood more efficiently, and your blood vessels become more flexible and elastic, improving natural erectile function. Combine light cardio, such as brisk walking, cycling, or swimming. Resistance training like weightlifting or resistance band exercises. Training 3 to 5 times per week not only improves circulation, but also boosts natural testosterone production, making morning wood stronger and more consistent. Nutrition, the foundation for hormone and vascular health. Your diet directly determines your overall health. A balanced diet provides the nutrients your body needs to produce hormones and maintain optimal blood flow. Focus on green vegetables, fresh fruits, and high-fiber foods. Clean protein sources like fatty fish, lean meats, and nuts. Omega-3 fatty acids from salmon, sardines, or flaxseed oil to improve blood vessel elasticity and protect heart health. Avoid or limit refined sugar. Unhealthy fats from fried foods and processed items. Alcohol and smoking, as they increase the risk of arteriosclerosis and lower testosterone levels. A healthy diet not only strengthens your body, but also improves the quality of morning wood, maintaining your confidence and vitality. Stress management, protecting hormones and blood flow. Chronic stress is a silent enemy of men's health. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that suppresses testosterone and reduces blood flow. To manage stress, you can practice meditation or deep breathing daily. Spend time on hobbies and activities you enjoy. Maintain a balanced mindset and avoid prolonged work-related stress. A healthy mind benefits your nervous system and directly enhances your sexual health and morning wood quality. Regular health checkups, detecting hidden problems early. Even if you feel healthy, regular checkups are essential. Track key health indicators regularly. testosterone levels, blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, heart condition. Through echocardiograms and electrocardiograms, these numbers help detect serious conditions like diabetes and heart disease early, before they cause noticeable symptoms. When you combine consistent sleep, proper exercise, balanced nutrition, stress relief, and regular checkups, you don't just restore morning wood. You also build a strong foundation for long-term health as you move through middle age and beyond. Morning wood isn't just a sign of sexual health, it's a symbol of confidence and lasting vitality. When it stays consistent, it shows your body is healthy and full of energy. Remember, big changes start with small steps. If you start today and stay consistent, you'll soon see improvements not only in morning wood but also in your overall physical and mental well-being. My friend, morning wood is not just a physiological phenomenon that every man experiences. It is a vital health indicator reflecting the condition of your blood vessels, hormones, and nervous system. When morning wood appears regularly, it means your body is functioning well. But when it decreases or disappears, see it as a warning to take better care of yourself. Don't wait for your body to send signals through pain or dangerous complications before paying attention. Act now to protect your health and maintain peak performance. If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss weekly tips on men's health. I wish you strength, confidence, and lasting vitality in every moment of your life.